How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? From your sitting and doing say I sleep all day. You're hearing my voice. Can you guys hear it? Can you oh Jesus. Jesus, shake up. I need about this yesterday now. From your hearing my voice, you know say me I sleep all day. I'm drinking kombucha. Kombucha ginger. Ginger everything now. So I'm drinking ginger everything. When my vertigo act up, I have to drink ginger everything. Hi Frost, how are you? Welcome. Man, I've been sleeping. I'm telling you. I just got me my husband bought this yesterday, kombucha. It was a ginger drink. Mm-hmm. Delicious. Delicious. Yep. So how you guys doing? I want to come on here and want to talk about my machine. Today I got a machine today, guys. It's gonna be delivered on Thursday because let me tell you this machine story. And I just listened to my husband, I could have so much relief and I wouldn't have to be stressing out. Because the man told me from the very first day the machine was acting up, he said, buy another one. But trying to save money helped me end up making me spend way more money than what I was trying to save. So I had to buy a machine today. What happened is I called Samsung because I have a Samsung washer. Oh, you like my hat? My New York hat? Thank you. I have a Samsung washer. And so they were supposed to come yesterday and fix it. They didn't come. Um, because they said they didn't get a part. So I called Samsung. I thought because I was at work when the guy came to tell us what was wrong with it, the home warranty. And I think they told me that it was like the main board that was giving problems. So I ordered the main board for $275 from Samsung. And I told my daughter says, Mommy, it is not the main board. They did not say the main board. So after I paid for it, I was like, Jesus, have peace. What am I gonna do? So they're telling me that when I call them, they told me that I need that what is that? I mean, I said a Kalapa or what is it called? I think I text myself it. Capitator. I need a capitator for the machine. So I called back Samsung because Samsung is the brand and asked them if they have it in stocks, and they told me they won't be getting it in stock until the end of August. It's on back order. So I said I called them and tell them to cancel the one that I just ordered for the parts because I didn't want that. They said it already sent out. I probably have to send it back. So I was like, okay, no problem. So remember, I paid $140 to go to the laundromat already. Now I end up paying $275 for that parts that is not the parts. And then now I'm going to be told that the actual parts cost $175. So I say, you know what? Let me just wait on them to come and take care of it. And I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't want to be bothered. Anyway, when I checked it up, we were like $600-700 already with all the money that I'm spending, just because I didn't want to go buy a brand new machine. So I decided I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until they come and fix it. But in the interim, because we have a space in our house for a second machine, in the interim, I'm gonna buy one. So I went online and I researched what's the best washer, and they say LG is the best brand. So I was gonna buy a cheap one, and in the middle of buying a cheap one, My husband called me and said, don't go over there, go buy no foolishness, you know. Remember, we got a big family, because if you go buy something big and cheap, it's gonna break down on us. So just buy something good and done. Don't look at the price. Because I was gonna buy one of the washers that cost me like probably $800. Because honestly, I was looking at the money. I didn't want to spend a lot of money. Well, anyway, guys, I end up paying a machine for $1,500. But it's LG, so. And I'm gonna work on downstairs, but because I'm not feeling well, my vertigo is acting a fool. And so they're coming on Thursday, so hopefully I can get the team to clean out the room downstairs that's supposed to be the washroom, so they can have space to put the old washer down there. So I'm gonna make them put the whole washer down there. And what that will do is it will force me to renovate that room. So hopefully I can start working on it once I start feeling this whole thing going on. What? That's much. You know, the cheaper you buy is the less quality you buy. So it may be a lot. It may be a lot, but in the end, it's something that you're gonna use every week. So you might as well spend on something good. I believe in, not me, because I'm the one who will buy the cheap one and buy the cheap one twice. My husband believe in, don't watch the price, buy the quality. So buy quality over price. So if it even costs $5,000, buy it because of the quality, not because of how much it is. You know what I mean? So it's supposed to come. If I ordered it before 3, I would have got it tomorrow. But because I order it after 3, I'm not getting it until Thursday. And they're gonna move that one from upstairs to downstairs. So you know what, man? I'm just gonna be grateful and stop complaining. So we're gonna get a washer on Thursday, and then we can just get back to our regular life, because it's almost a month now since we've been out without a washer. But this ginger ale is not helping me, I'm telling you. Yeah, not helping me at all. Not settling my stomach. Yeah, for us, we just buy something that's good instead of not, just looking at the price of it. Because what will end up happening is you're buying it because of the price, and you end up paying way more. Paying way more. Because look at it, and I go buy a machine, I wouldn't have wasted $800, right? I wasted $800. I still didn't have a new machine. And so thank you for liking the video. It's just 1 like so far. Thank you so much. My daughter should be out soon. And I got up to some changes from on YouTube. YouTube is saying, oh my God, I feel so nauseous. Sorry. YouTube is saying that starting on August 13, they'll be rolling out an age estimated model to determine if a US-based user is under the age of 18. So they're gonna like put a monitor on age gap. If they say that despite, even if you put in an older birth date, they're gonna look based on the videos. So I'm gonna have to make sure, say, Gabby, now watch from my phone, because I don't want them to label my page as a underage page. So they're gonna watch anybody under 18. They're gonna like limit the things that they show on the YouTube channel. And they said that these protection for teens are not viewed. We now have enhanced technology to more accurately determine whether a user is under 18, are now able to extend these protection for more teens. They said they'll be using this to approach in other markets for some times. where they're working well, and we are now gradually rolling out in the US. So, you know, they're gonna have age appropriate things on YouTube. Depends, because even if you put that you're an older age, YouTube is gonna know that you're not. The AI is gonna detect that you're not older than what you say, and then they're gonna filter what they show you on YouTube. Oh, well, a lot of states are now implementing it, that they limit the kids. Like Virginia passed a law. They limit the kids of how many hours they can watch, be on the internet, and if they're not, then the parents can get locked up. So there's a lot of new changes coming on YouTube. They said, what does this mean for viewers? They said if they realize that you are under the age of 18, standard protection for teen accounts on YouTube will automatically be enabled, and you can't turn it off. It said this protection applies for users who tell us that they're under 18 on their account. And if you don't tell them, they're still going to figure out, because AI going to know that you're under 18, and they are going to put it on. So it's going to show non-personalized ad, enable digital well-beings. It's gonna make you take a break before bedtime. Oh, YouTube is doing a lot. Guys, don't forget to like the video. It's gonna be showing reminders about privacy when uploading a video. So when a teen is uploading a video, they're gonna tell you that, hey, remember to disclose your privacy, your address, your stuff like that. And it will be minimizing recommendation of videos. So if your account, if you have an account that your kid go on all the time, it might be labeled as an under 18 account. Wow, and restrict them. But one of the most important part is what does it mean for us as creators? It says that based on age estimate model, they are saying that additional protection will be included, and setting uploads as private by default for anyone. They're restricting the ability to earn gifts on streams. So if they feel like your account is under 18, you can't get no gift while you're doing live stream. You know those videos with those kids on it? You can't gift them. Starting August 1st. Sorry, I have to go. I'm really sorry. That's okay. That's okay, Frost. Thank you for coming. It says some creators may experience a shift in their audience category as teen under 18, may result in a decrease in ad revenue. So when teenagers are watching your videos, there will be a big decrease in the YouTube pay. And man, it's gonna be that we're gonna have to work harder, because you know kids are always the number one supporters of YouTube channels. They're the ones who get their parents to start watching. So, and they said they estimated that this will have limited impact on most creators. So they're saying that even though that's gonna happen, it's not gonna affect creators, but they're investing in a new solution. So hopefully the solution comes quick. Hopefully it does. Because they want to come up with a solution that's going to give creators more way to earn in their community. And it says they're going to look at the audience report on the YouTube analysis, and where they're based and by their age. And so to learn more, they want us to subscribe to their YouTube thing, follow them, and they'll definitely update us on more. So they're going to have a space that says to confirm your age. So even if your mom signed up for you, you're going to know that it's not your mom watching it. And with AI can know that. There is a lot of change coming. What may I tell you? Every time you think you're somewhere, it's like it goes. Every time I think you read somewhere on YouTube, it's always something else. But guess what? We're not gonna stop working, okay? We're gonna do our best. So this is making me feel much better. We're gonna do our best, guys. Our very much best. So that we try to, work around this whole YouTube thing that is going on. So that means they said they're gonna take time for bed. So that means if a teen under 18 watching it, they're gonna turn it off on them, or they're gonna buffer it. I'm really trying to figure out how YouTube is gonna do that. I would absolutely love to see that, because these kids will be up late at night was watching YouTube. But I'm looking forward. So August 1st, so that means it's next week. August 1st, they're coming up with that. Yep. So many changes is coming. So many changes. It says one of my accounts have insufficient funds. Which one? Holy crap. Did I use this to pay for? Or did I get scammed? Hold on, guys. I just put how much money in this account? Hold on. I hope I didn't get scammed or something. What did I use this card? Where did I use this card at? I wonder if that's where I used the card on. I'm wondering if Jesus, please. Hopeful. Why is this playing with me, man? About insufficient fund. What is it talking about? Because I thought I used the card for something different. So where does this email come from? Oh, I don't know what they're talking about. Because I really thought they were saying that. Oh, because I'm like, where did I use my card? Did somebody get my card? Otherwise, on the place that I bought the stuff today. It'd be best to talk on the phone about this. I'm free tomorrow around 5. Does that work? Yes, it works for me. It works for me. Yeah. Yep, guys. So I was supposed to go to a Maybelline course class today to learn about creator cash and what are some of the stuff that brands look for and how brands determine if they're gonna work with you more than one time. But I was feeling a mess. So I think I fall asleep in between listening to what was going on, because when I don't feel good, I just gotta sleep it off. It's just one of those days where this vertigo is acting like it wants to take over my whole life, It wants to take over my whole life and tell me what to do. I literally went to sleep. I had it running, thought I was watching it, but I was not watching it. It was watching me, because I had the phone beside me and the phone was just there. The phone was just there running. And it wasn't doing anything. I thought it was me, I thought it was there. Thought it was there, guys. Yep. I go home now, go make something to eat. I don't even know what I'm gonna make. I feel a little bit better. Like I can get something to eat, but I don't know what exactly I'm going to eat. Or what I'm gonna make. I feel for some soup. But even if I do soup, I don't know what I'm gonna give the kids, because they're not gonna want no soup. You're sure not gonna want no soup. Yep. This was amazingly good. Was good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. We have 14 more minutes for Riri for come. Jesus, I'm very sleepy, tired. Whenever I'm tired, or what is going on? We got 3 more minutes. For wait panar. So why am I wait panar? She will drive back, because my head is literally spinning. So I'm gonna make sure drive, go back. Take me home. But I really want to see how YouTube is gonna do this. I'm gonna see on my kids' account because it says it's gonna break when it's bedtime. How are they gonna know when it's bedtime? This is something very, very interesting that I'm looking forward to see. YouTube is not playing, you hear me? YouTube says I'm going to get some law and order in here. But I think with kids watching the video, kids is the one who recommend. Like a lot of things kids recommend to their parents, Hey, mommy, can you buy this? Can you buy that? I saw this at Jim's store. I saw this at Mary's store. So they always recommending stuff to the parent. Always. So with them showing limited ads on the kids when the kids watching it and monitoring them, I want to see how this is gonna work out. It's going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm telling you. Well, change is good. Even when it don't feel good, it is good. They're probably gonna drive more adults into our platform. Or for those who have like a kids-based channel, is it gonna affect their way of earning? That's what I'm trying to wonder. Okay. Who knows what they're doing? Who knows what YouTube is doing? Welcome everybody. Welcome to my live. I'm just doing a quick live. I have 11 more minutes. I'm just sitting here. Chilling, waiting on my daughter. She literally woke me up. And no matter how horrible you feel when it's your kids and they wake you up, you be like, okay, let's go. And I waited for so long because I'm like, I don't think I'll be able to do it. We can't believe them people here. Look at them people here now. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and understand your frustration. The reason the technician did not come out because the parts has not yet arrived. Unfortunately, we cannot proceed with scheduling until the parts is delivered. We will contact you immediately. Wow, them people are ton bad, bro. So you couldn't tell me that yesterday? I already go buy a machine already. Okay. Anytime I don't want to come, no come. I already go get one machine already. Now worry myself about Me not worry myself. Not worry myself about them, brother. It is so crazy. I hope something to make me feel a little bit better. Look here, so I just went and bought a machine, right? How about my entire phone has machine? Why does your phone do that? Like anything you talk about or anything you do, they literally, you're gonna see it come up on your phone. I'm telling you. You don't even have to type it in. You just want to talk about something that you want, and it just pop up on your phone. Upon the cold stove, man. You don't want one of them cold stove, man. And cold stove have a cook out the door, but you don't forget the real cold. How in Jamaica I do that? Because so, do you know about the guy called Jillian Brown? Jillian Brown is the guy who turned plastic into gasoline, right? He turned plastic into gasoline, and you know how the internet can show and show you how show you things that I know sometimes they kind of tailor the internet, but sometimes before they're able to tailor the internet, sometimes it's already get out there to the public. So this guy used gasoline, my husband, because my husband is definitely into innovation, so he was keeping me up on it. This joker must be a chemist or something, but I think he go about his release wrong. And it reminds me again about the Wakanda movie. He went about it wrong because he found out the invention that you can use plastic to make gasoline, right? And when he found that out, I think he shouldn't have went public with it the way he went. Because he went public with the fact that he's advertising, hey, I know how to use gasoline to make plastic to make gasoline, and it actually can run your vehicle. Okay? But what he forget is a lot of things that is shared around the world is tailored, and only certain set of people can have it. So when you have an invention, sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's bad. It can cost your life, it can cost your family life. And once he went viral on the internet, he said he started to see them circling around, like the FBI's and stuff. They were all circling around, and there were helicopters over. When he gets up, there are helicopters over his thing. Two things can happen in situation like that. One, that person, they can get unalive. Two, they can get him to teach them the pattern. Then they pattern it themselves, and they hold ownership of it. I always try to say this, like when you invent something, make sure you create the pattern for it first. Although it expires, it has expiration date, but keep up with the pattern for it. So even if somebody else come up with the invention, you still can at least get credit and get paid for it. Two, I think as gasoline, do you know how many lives that has cost in this world? Just the fact that you have oil, or you know how to make oil, that's a very risky thing. And another thing is, again, with technology, stock, and gasoline, you got to be careful. And medicine, when you come up with an invention, I'm like, I know that there are people to be saved and what, but not everybody wants everybody to be saved, you know. And you could become a threat. So no, he's gone missing. His mom did come out and said he was in a safe place, but I don't know if he probably fly to Russia or he probably fly to Japan. He might, you know, because sometimes that's what they have to do to stay low. But the fact that they create gasoline, he can invent gasoline. He knows how to make gasoline. That's a lot of work out of plastic. Nobody have to drill the earth, nothing, just the waste plastic that you use. He's able to break it down and turn it into gasoline that actually run your car. Why? I don't want my invention there, brother. While it's a good thing, it's also a bad thing. I don't want it. I tell you. Because look what happened to him now. You can no longer live a normal life, you know. You can't live a normal life. You understand? Once you come up with certain invention, your life can never ever be the same. Because you might tell one simple man right here, so you come up with an invention there, and it go viral and the world know, and they're gonna come and get you, bro. They're literally gonna come and get you, but I'm telling you, it's so sad. It's a great invention, but I don't think the world is really ready for that. And I think he's gonna interrupt a lot of people on the market, you know. So while I would love to come up with an invention, I would also be scared to come up with an invention, if you understand. I would love to invent something that nobody has, but how is the world gonna accept it? How is the government gonna accept it? Are they gonna tailor it down? You know? I don't know. I really don't know. Hi DS, how are you, host? Everything in the chat. I am doing fine. I've been off. I've been to work. I've been going through this whole vertigo stupidness. And so I had to slow down. I couldn't do much movement, so I had to just stay home today, and I did get some sleep, and I'm feeling a little much better. But I'm out here with my daughter because she has to come to school. She has to come to class. But I feel our sister was gonna drop her, but I'm feeling a little better. Just need to start eating back now when my stomach settled. So I was talking about this guy. Did you hear about this guy in Georgia who invented gasoline? I know men are into that because I didn't even know about him. My husband is the one who told me about him. He's like, babes, do you see this guy inventing gasoline? So my husband and my brother, they're so similar. Like certain things that I don't have no knowledge about, they're the ones who always just keep me up to date on, like, if there's something going on in the world that I don't know about, they will come and they will tell me about whatever is going on in the world. Hey babes, you know, so this happened, that happened. So his name is Julian Brown. He's turned plastic into gasoline. Do you hear about him? But I think he went about it wrong. I think he went about it wrong. And not I just think he went about it wrong. Like certain invention you just can't have. And even if, especially us minority, it's like if it's technology and the government can use the technology, they're gonna come for you. They're gonna come for you and they're gonna use you. And that's the same way. Remember how Black Panther go? They're gonna come for you and they're gonna use you to do what they want you to do, right? And you probably the reason why you created certain things was not to do certain things, but they're gonna come for you. Now, gasoline is a very prime market throughout the world that makes a lot of countries rich. So for a man to use plastic now and turn into gasoline, yeah? What him thinks he might do? Him not just interrupt the government, he might interrupt the world. It might interrupt the whole market. Because I was telling my husband, I read on the paper that they just gave the go-ahead for all these years they thought that Jamaica had gasoline. They just made the go-ahead to start drilling in Jamaica. Just imagine our little island now. Them go drill and go mess up with the seabed and go make some tsunami. Boy, me I tell you, me say, I love how Jamaica develop, you know. I love the development. I love the work what them are doing. I love how them are modernize the country. But me think that gone too far. When them gone drill on them something there, earthquake and tsunami. Jamaica can't manage earthquake and most of the house them are a concrete top, a slab roof. Them can't manage earthquake and them sure can't manage a tsunami. So while there might be gasoline out there, and I like say that will benefit the people them, and I like say everybody who are Jamaica now get certain percentage, because you know my grandmother, my adopted grandmother here, she's from Arkansas. Her grandfather had bought a land in Arkansas, and over the years they deem it that they found oil on the land, right? They found oil there. So what the government does is every single month, grandma and her sisters, they all get a check. because they take them off the land, and the government owns the land, but the government give them a check every month, and that's once her mom died, she got it, and her siblings. So when she dies, my mom, my adopted mom, and her brothers, they're gonna get, and that's how the lineage go on. So it's not like your grandmother get and all the people in the family get. It's the highest matriarch that's alive. They're the ones who get it. Right? I'm saying, if they do find oil in Jamaica, are they going to give like a royalty to the people them who come from Jamaica? All Jamaicans. Are we going to get a royalty out of the gas with the Maga mine? Because one, they're messing with the platelets and they will cause us tsunamis, right? Back to this now with this guy with gasoline. Him invent gasoline. What him should I do is, first of all, just invent it and use it for yourself. Because you don't realize which world you're living in. You don't realize the country you're living in. Like, I studied political science, and I swear, me get so traumatized, bro. I got so traumatized. Like after my degree, I had to. I don't really want to talk them something, you know. Me get so traumatized when I start learning about something then, bro. I mean, I say me never know so all of them something I come with politics. Me just think that politics is just you advocate for the people and this is how it goes. Bro, you better have a strong heart and a strong mind to go in that, bro. Don't think you see those people up in there in those white clothes there. Certain things we can't do. Certain things we can't do. So he discovered this. Like gas can make gasoline, right? Right, yes? Him discover it. And what him should I do is him should have patent it. Him should have patent it. Although patent have expiration date. I'm gonna tell you all people teach your invention. So I don't study patent, but we went to we had a seminar with the Law School Association. So we went to this big firm in DC and they major in patent, right? And so what they do is they talk about how it goes. So you can patent your brand or your invention, but it can expire. And somebody cannot watch the code and know the expiration date, and when it for refile, them refile before you. And if them refile before you, then them can take over the patent for it. So while it's secure, and I like it's a lifetime, you put patent on something, it'll go stay upon it forever. No, and so it go. And you have a lot of people go thief people patent. Them wait till them know that it will almost expire, and then beat you to it and go register it to thief your patent. Okay? So with the lawyers that deals with copyright and patent, they have to be very good in science, right? So like all the lawyers that work at that law firm, they all were great science majors. Like they had the highest grades in science and STEM. And even the clerks that works with them, they have they're paid so good. They make over $300,000 a year, guys. Even the girls that work with them, even if you have a master's in the highest degree in science, you can work with them because they have the invention. They test the products before. This guy though, what he should have did is he should have tried to source some investors on the ground, but he's African American. How likely he was going to get that to say that he's actually credible with his invention, right? Patent it, source it out, not here. Find some investors outside, try advocate and source it out. Let them test it out and see what you're saying that is real. Because remember, I know you have to go protect your life. Look at Snowden. I think Snowden is the one that make me more nervous than anything else. You protect your life, you protect your family, because he has a mom. Protect them. You go out to get outside investors. You show them what you do. You say, listen, when the fly come, I can show you, say I can turn the plastic into gasoline. Right? You ask them for invest in it. You are going to be the inventor, you know, but you're not going to publicize it online. Because while online is a good thing, online is also a bad thing. It can really, really affect you. It can affect you. And so him now, I think he's happy that he discovered that he can make gasoline from plastic. And so he just came online and he was just showing, and he had all these people coming to see that, hey, the plastic really had turned into gasoline. Then all of a sudden he had Secret Service, CIA, everybody a survey his building and survey him compound, and helicopter fly over right throughout the night. No, him gone missing. Although his mother say he's okay, but he's just staying low. 95% of the time, when you do stuff like that, you have to either run to Russia or you have to run to Japan, right? And trust and believe me, all the flights are monitored. So everybody who, nobody thinks you're gonna leave the country, and it not send to Homeland Security when you leave. Once you book a ticket, Homeland Security know. Once you come in and once you go out, it's registered with Homeland Security. Yeah, unless you're gonna do like a Snowden mission. I don't know if you guys know who Snowden is, and I can tell you who Snowden is. Snowden is the guy who came and told the world that our conversations we're listening to on our phones and all the little devices that they are making in your home, the TVs, all of that are so easy to use, you're talking to, the Alexa, all of that, they are recording your conversations, and that's how they find terrorist threats, in which is a good thing. It's a good thing because, I mean, they got it from France and the UK. This is where they got it from, because in France, because it's so high with terrorism, they always listen to conversations, because, you know, all these things happen. But what Snowden didn't like was the fact that, you know, the computer then with the camera, the phone with the camera, you can't even look into somebody's bedroom. It's so crazy, guys. You can't look at somebody's bedroom through them phone. Or even you know, they have some toilet or Wi-Fi. You can man, about the things you could do, or you can still do. Even people still have them in their house. So he went into a frantic, and he's like, well, if they're recording us, why don't they let us know? If they're listening to our conversation, why is it so hard to tell us, hey, you know, every conversation you have, if you have a cell phone, it's being recorded, right? And 95% of the time, we're so attached to our cell phone, we're not going to put your cell phone on. We're going to just talk what we want to talk, right? Your TV, you're being watched. Your computer, you're being watched. So he started panicking. He had a girlfriend. He's from Severn, Maryland, not far from where I'm at. And he was a contractor. So what he did was, shouldn't have done that. As a federal employee, I'm telling you, you shouldn't have done that. But no, he becomes a public enemy. But he left before they found out that he had the hard drive, right? Before they found out that he had the hard drive. Because remember, you know, he went to Japan, you know, and he did his interview from Japan because they can't expedite it from there. And then, but eventually he had to go to Russia because he wasn't safe. So he did get it in the press. He did get the press to publish it to make the world know what was going on. But no, his girlfriend life was at risk. His mom life, his father life, certain things me not do, bro. And that's why my degree, I don't use it. That's why I don't use it. I don't. Honestly, tell you the truth. I use the law section to it, but I don't use the politics section to it, because can't do them something. Me just can't do it. My morals can't do it. Me just can't do it. Me never know that me I sign up for. And it seems like a good thing. I was doing it more to advocate for people, but they're more than advocating in politics. And you know, just advocate. You know, just help other people. And if you do too much, them can sink you too. The next comrade, them can sink you. So me can't bother with that. That's too much work. But anyway, yeah. His life is at risk, and now he's in Russia. He can never ever leave Russia. If he ever leave Russia, that man is and trust and believe me, I don't even think him leave him house. I don't think the plantation when him depend, cause I mean I even watch video. Look him up, Snowden. You guys look him up and watch it. His building is surveyed every day. Every day. And this is like probably 16, 17 years ago. He had to flee. So when you come up with something like plastic and make gas now, what do you think is going to happen? You'd have to create the invention, create the pattern, come out of the country, get the press involved. Me know say Instagram, TikTok, YouTube work and it can make things go viral. But get the higher press them involved. New York Times, them press them, make them come interview you, tell them what go on while you are away. Because you think they ever stay in the I don't want to say certain things, you know, but him life is in misery now. His life is in so much misery. Just because you create an invention to help the world, your life is going to be in misery and you can't even lose your life. Because first of all, them not going to analyze it just so you know. Because they want to know how you do it. They want to know how you, like Snowden caused treason, you know. So him done for. Him already tell the world everything what happened already. Him already tell us everything what go on, everything what happened. So he's have no other threats. Right? The man is so paranoid of computer, cell phone. The man is really paranoid, bro. Because of the things that he was able to see. That him say like, I wonder if people know say they're under surveillance they with everything what they do. And it didn't rest well with him. He said, I think the world should know, in which now they do tell us that, hey, basically you're under surveillance in your house, out your house, you're always going to be under surveillance. Right? But before it was a hide thing. It was a French thing. And we know that they do it in France. France not hide it. France have always been the one. They're very, very good at controlling terrorism. They're very, very good. Right? So most of the inventions, they come from there. But you can't just take something from somewhere and just bring it come here. So I alert the people and say I bring it. And it goes back to this why I went to court for my personal speeding tickets. And I won. When them come, I tell my husband, say, me not pay it. He's like, what do you mean? Me say, me not pay it. Because once I wasn't speeding. Two, all my tickets come to 42. If the speed limit is 40 and every single one of them to 42, what a coincidence. Every time me drive this at 42. So, guess what I did? I went online, right? I checked the ombudsman. I reached out to him and I asked, hey, did you guys post that you guys were going to install a speeding camera? Them don't know about it. On the county website, it not sure nowhere where the speeding ticket was supposed to be there. Nowhere. They don't have it anywhere. Right? So now tell me, so now go bypass the hello. Hey, me shut my mouth here. But well, in that look small fry something here. We're not gonna bypass all of the laws. Right? We're not gonna post it and make people know say it did it on the county website. We're not gonna put it in the newspaper and give people time for know say it did it. We're not just gonna put it there. We're not gonna send some warning tickets. We're not just install it for the first 30 days. Y'all gonna just put it there and just start collect money. It don't work so. Oh, so I had time. I wrote the judge. Oh God, my contractor. Me see if him can go for it for me. Sorry, he said he's just getting off. Hold on. Okay, no problem. Him say him can't get it. Alright, so make me wait till him deliver. No problem. Things about me could I go get the machine for me. No problem. Thank you. You say him can't go. I'm tired. You understand? They can just do anything what they want and just take our hard working citizen money like that. And so it got there are certain rules you gotta follow when you're installing a speeding camera. My husband him pay off all of him them. Remember about 10 and him pay them. I say you're lucky. I said, because me in a year with me in the fooling issue there now. I said, listen, if I knew I didn't have a chance to win, I wouldn't even waste my time go to court. I would just pay it. But there are certain principles. Listen, all them want we to follow the rule and them don't want to follow the rule. That's some bullyism. They make the rule so we can follow so they can break. Make it make sense. And that's what you're seeing in the news every day now. Now that has become so common. The rule is there for us, but it's not for them. They can do whatever they want while we have to follow the rules. So I went to, I wrote the judge, and she said she didn't read. And when I asked her, I said, Your Honor, I wrote you, and I wanted to know if you saw my letter. She said, well, I didn't get time to see it. And I said, well, Your Honor, here's the evidence. The ombudsman don't said him never knows the speeding camera, did he? And him said, yes, he confirmed that it wasn't on the county website. Nowhere on the county website said I'm gonna put camera there. And the day when the police officer will come, when did the camera go there? Him said the camera go there in a December, right? The camera go there. Him was no representation. If the camera went there in December and you have to wait 30 days after the camera put on for start charge people for ticket, any ticket come before then have to be warning tickets. And a lot of American citizens don't know them right, you know. They don't know, and them get a ticket and just go pay. If you live somewhere for all long and you never get a ticket right, so how all of a sudden you just go pay it, so? Yeah, may I hear the music? May I hear the music? So 30 days, right? Them not do no 30 days. It was no 30 days, nothing. Them never do no 30 days. So if them put it in at end of December, him say about before Christmas, right? Him put it before Christmas. Me get my ticket them in the first week of January. Really, go on the back of the car, because I hear all of the music them.
You hear it?
Yes, it's too loud. I don't know how you don't have hearing problem. You understand? So how is that 30 days? What happened? What happened to the rule? We want to say, we want to put a speeding camera down. We have to get 30 days. Any ticket to come out within those 30 days are warning ticket to make the residents know that there is a speeding camera installed. What happened to that? You just get up and just move camera all over the state and the county, sir? Because you just want to make money. You don't do that to your hard-working citizens who want to pay them taxes. You just don't do that. So the judge said to me, say, Mrs. Martin, you can go. Everybody was like, whoo. I'm like, you can't go and tell the judge that you will pay this. I'm not paying nothing. Okay? I'm not paying it. Because them never do it right. So why you want me to come pay fees? Why? So I hope everybody else who was there after me, who get their ticket, they use the same thing and argue so that the judge can make them go. They need to follow rules. They need to follow rules. You know, just bully people and just take their money and just do all they want to do. It just don't work. So especially people who are hard-working taxpayers, people who are paying their taxes. Just because some people so busy, them don't know the law, them don't know the rule, them just and they don't want to be bothered. They just say, yeah. You come put a camera right in front of a community gate, right there, so. As soon as you come out of the gate, you tell me, say, as soon as me come out of our community gate, me I go 42 miles. And that you tell me? And that your camera I tell me? Show me on video. That's another thing I said. Show me on video that I was going 42 miles. Him said the camera, they recorded. I said, but the ticket say recording is available. So why you can't show it? Him said, well, honestly, it's the county who put it there. He doesn't have anything to do with it. He's just representing the county. So, honestly, the policeman look like him don't even care. He's like, listen, it's what I'm not going to pay it, I don't pay it, you know, but who are going to pay, we take the money. If who don't pay, I know them rights, then I don't go on. I'm really, really sorry for this guy. I'm about to leave now, but I'm really, really sorry for this guy because he created a great invention, right? In which can save a lot of us because we have so many plastic and waste. It can save the earth because when the plastic them go out, it actually, that's why the place are acting like them are build so much houses and the waste is not distributing right. Having to recycle that and put it into fuel is good. But I'm going to do it right, bro. So that is just to say for anybody else who coming up with an invention. It's good to come up with an invention, you know. But you're going to use the invention for you and your family, or you're going to copyright it and leave it there and make somebody go find out through the copyright that you have it. Or go overseas, get some investors, copyright it, go overseas, get some investors to look into it, right? And you give them shares of it and you make them represent it and you stay behind. Because I don't think there's no invention in the world that's worth my life and my safety. Me just not think so. While as much as I want to contribute to this world that I live in, I am not God. I am not God, right? I want to contribute to it, but me not God. Me can't save the earth. But if he had gotten some investors to come in, if I even to say to go to Dubai, even to go to Japan, Japan is a very developed country. Go over there to the country them that are so developed. Find some investors, show them how you break it down so it can turn into gas. Right? Have them invest into it and then you bring it back. You make them go do it.
You hear it?
Yes, baby, yes. You make them go do it. Yes, as much as we want to get notability, but how many majority of inventions are created by African American people? Them are some smart, yo. You see, you know all African American people smart. I say them smart, but they don't know how to put it. They don't know how to brand it and pattern it in the right way. They are very, 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 very. The amount of invention. I remember when I told one of the pattern attorney that I was from Jamaica, and he's like, the amount of invention him have pattern from Jamaica. Him tell me about this cookie, Easy Bake. As I think, Riri. Remember I was telling you guys when I come home, Easy Bake cookie. Like it's like a cookie dough, and you can bake it into cookie. They're the ones who was a law firm who patented that. He said the amount of invention they have from Jamaica, or Jamaicans are so smart with inventions that they have patent from over there. It's crazy. But hey guys, we could have sit here and talk the whole time about this foolish, but I'm just praying that this guy mental health and this guy is fine and he's not living in fear. And if he's away in hiding, hopefully he's in a country that's going to keep him safe, that is not going to cost his life. Because one thing I can tell you, them not going to unalive you until them find out what you do for make that gas stay. And you will have to give it to them. They will not unalive you until you tell them. Unless you're really disrupting a market. You have to be really, really, and sometimes I'm not just here say you have to worry about it. You have to worry about other people all over the world who sell gas. But they have to no, this is crazy. This is crazy. But I'm just praying for him, his mom. But that boy is a genius, bro. How the heck you get plastic to turn into gasoline? That's some real science stuff. Real. His brain is like a gift from God. But anyway, guys, I'm about to roll out now, so I wanted you guys to keep my company. I want you guys to keep my company until this little girl come out. I'm feeling much better, but I don't know if I'm able to cook dinner. Or me just do too much. Knowing me, as soon as me feel look good, me want to go to the whole world, but we will see. I'm gonna head on now. Thank you, DS family, for stopping by. Thank you, Frost, for stopping by. And everybody else who was in the bushes, thank you while you keep my company until homegirl get here. So take care, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next live. Bye.